You're finally with us. Welcome. A brand new world lies before you. You will have to learn many things, both about the past and the future. The first steps in this wounded world will be difficult, but worry not. You are an Iodus, a keeper of order, a child of two great gods. The blood of Sarnath's creator runs through your veins. Your mind has potential beyond the capacity of anyone else in the world. You possess a divine gift. Only you can decide how to use it. The future of Sarnath is in your hands.
Hello and welcome to Alchemic Jousts gameplay video. My name is Eduardo Martinez, I am the game's developer. Alchemic Jousts is a real-time strategy card game where the objective is to use your basic and elemental units to destroy the enemy tower while defending your own. This is based on a simple rock, paper, scissors-like gameplay represented by the elements of water, fire and earth. We begin a match by selecting a global effect, which applies modifications to the general rules of the match. For this one, we'll be choosing Central Surprise, which automatically spawns elementals every 20 seconds. Then, we'll build a deck of skills we'll use on the match. The idea here is to strike a balance between elemental units and support abilities, taking into consideration cooldowns, cost of each skill, and the type of element resource it uses. So the match begins, and both players start by sending air units. We'll see the global effect spawn its first two elementals about now. Meanwhile, the lava and mud elementals are going to meet in the middle of the arena. Lava and mud are tier 2 elementals, so they transform into their tier 1 versions, fire and earth, once damaged. Ghost is a skill that allows any elemental to skip combats for a few seconds. Timing is the key. Towers are damaged by 1 point when an elemental reaches them. You can also use Shield to grant an elemental protection to damage taken, or use the Lightning skill to destroy any elemental of your choice. Here, the red player is applying some pressure with multiple units, so the blue player uses Hurricane to push back the enemy units and win a little bit more of time to allow skills to be ready for defense. However, he will still have to deal with all those elementals later. Different skills can be used to freeze units into a weakened state, like Blizzard or the Snowball elemental. A frozen elemental is weak to any combat, and will be destroyed regardless of their elemental affinity if hit while frozen. Skills recharge based on a system of cooldowns and resources that are automatically distributed among the skills you have, which means having many skills of the same element will make them recharge slower. Some abilities place effects on the ground, like this geyser, which upgrades any water elemental into a vapor elemental. When a single tier 1 elemental manages to win 2 consecutive fights, the elemental grows into a giant, which will score double damage at the enemy tower. The fire elemental has destroyed 2 earth units, so it would be a good idea for blue to defend this new giant elemental as best as possible. Next, the giant fire elemental will manage to win a fight against the water elemental because the blizzard skill was used to freeze it, rendering it weak to any damage. A little change in the flow of battle that allowed blue to score a few hits. Some skills allow you to create 3 elementals of the same type in a row. And while this is a good way of adding pressure to your opponent, a single well-chosen elemental can easily counter it. Knowing when to use your skills is a key factor in the game. And here's Ghost again, used at the perfect time to land a hit. You can see the blue player has been placing clouds on the zones he controls, as shown by the flags on each mark area. The clouds help increase the amount of air resources he gains, which means the skills like Ghost and Hurricane will recharge much faster. Control of a zone will change as elementals from either player reach the flags. Some special elementals like the Flash elemental are only useful for applying control on a zone. Sand elementals always die in combat, but if they reach the tower, we're talking about double damage done. So the match is now slightly in favor of the blue player, but the red player is applying a lot of pressure through multiple units. Blue has to play his cards right to land that final blow. Apart from combat mode, which is what you're watching right now, Alchemic Jousts offers 4 other game modes, like King of the Hill, where the victory condition is to control the arena. So you would select your skills with the objective of dominating the map instead of actually trying to damage the enemy tower. Or Capture mode, where you have to send your units to pick up wands that appear around the map. Between the different game modes and the 28 different global effects that the game offers, you'll find yourself creating completely different decks of skills every time you play, because the changing game conditions ensure that a deck that may dominate a match simply will not work as well on another. The game includes support for mice and gamepads, as well as online and local multiplayer. Alchemic Jousts will be available on Steam from December 16 and is available as well on PlayStation 4. Thank you for watching.